Hi everyone, it's Arun here. So I'm sure you've heard, about Adin Ross, and his latest controversy. Adin Ross is once again, getting himself involved in controversy. Like, he said some things in the past that has been controversial, and he's gotten himself into trouble before online. He's also been friends with Andrew Tate. He's also been mentored by him. But this latest controversy is something that I just cannot ignore. It really just annoys me, honestly. It just pisses me off how sensitive and how soft people truly are, So what happened was an internet anarchist made a video about Adin Ross. And Adin Ross apparently didn't like the video. And he responded by filing a copyright claim against that video. And internet anarchists lost thousands of dollars in revenue from that because that video was initially removed, And however, Adin Ross's copyright claim ended up being false. It later turned that's how it later turned out, and a lot of people are really upset. Let me read some articles that talk about this. He somehow manages to be dumber and dumber. Hasn't Abby reacts to Adin Ross celebrating false copyright strikes. The two streamers clashed again after Adin Ross was seen celebrating a false copyright claim. Twitch streamer Hassan Abi expressed his frustration with fellow streamer Adin Ross. This comes after the latter was caught celebrating a false copyright claim against another content creator. During a recent stream, Adin Ross claimed that copyright against a YouTuber known as Internet Anarchist. The result in the content creator losing thousands of dollars in revenue. However, it later turned out that Adin Ross's copyright claim was false, leading to backlash from the streaming community. Hassan Abi criticizes Adin Ross's false copyright strikes. Hassan Abi was among those who criticized Adin Ross for his actions. During his own stream, Hassan Abi expressed his outrage at Adin's behavior, calling it unacceptable. He also offered to pay for any legal action that the affected YouTuber might take against Adin Ross. This incident is just the latest in a string of conflicts between Hassan Abi and Adin Ross. The two streamers have previously clashed over streaming content. Hassan Abi accused Adin Ross of wrongfully claiming copyright against videos that use images or footage from Hassan's own streams. Hassan Ross celebrating falsely copyrighted striking smaller YouTubers. The issue of false copyright claims is not a new one on streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube. Many content creators have complained that false copyright claims are often used as a tool to silence criticism or to bully smaller creators. In response to these concerns, YouTube has put several processes in place to prevent copyrighted material from being uploaded to the platform. Creators are expected to only upload videos they have made or are authorized to use. They should not use content that someone else owns the copyright to without the necessary authorizations. Despite these measures, false copyright claims continue to be a problem, causing frustration and financial losses for many content creators. Hassan Abi's reaction to Adin's celebration of false copyright claims is a reflection of the streaming community's frustration with this ongoing issue. As the popularity of streaming platforms continues to grow, it is important that measures are put in place to prevent false copyright claims to protect the rights of content creators. In case you missed it. Yeah, and it's talking about, about Adin Ross's, like what he did, the whole copyright striking, against internet anarchists. Honestly, internet anarchists put a lot of work into his video, and Adin Ross, has to take criticism. You can't go around silencing people just because you don't like the fact they're making videos about you. It's not a good enough reason to copyright claim a video, falsely. It just honestly pisses me off. That shows he can't take criticism, and he's completely soft. Reporting those videos and making false copyright claims is not going to get people to respect your content. You're basically hurting people's careers and livelihoods here. It really just baffles me, honestly. It's just sickening. Like, YouTubers cannot be allowed to do this. Adin Ross copyright drama. Hassan Abi promises to pay legal fees for anyone suing the Kick streamer. Twitch streamer Hassan Abi took aim at Kick streamer Adin Ross during his latest stream, following the news that Ross had falsely copyright struck a smaller YouTuber, causing him to lose out on thousands of dollars in revenue. In response, Hassan Abi pledged to personally fund any legal action taken against Ross. The two streamers have a history of feuding over what constitutes appropriate streaming content. This recent incident marks just the latest clash in a series of indirect confrontations between the two this year. He stated, "I will literally personally pay the legal fees of any of other effing Instagram models and people who now hate Adin Ross, who have appeared in the stream, to sue him for every effing dime he has if he keeps this dumb S up." Why is Hassan Abi saying he might sue Adin Ross? The copyright drama explained. The content of the latest gripe that Piker has with Adin Ross stems from a video of the Kick streamer bragging about stealing money from a YouTuber who goes by the name Internet Anarchist for using a clip from his stream in a video about Sneeko and Moist Critical. In it, Ross clearly states, "Put a W in the chat, we stole $8,000 from him. W, he needed that, yes." Basically celebrating the fact that he got this video copyright claimed, and it's honestly disgusting. He's basically celebrating and reveling in the fact that this content creator, internet anarchist, was basically losing money just because he didn't like the fact that Adin Ross didn't like the fact that he made a video on him, and basically copyright striking that video. It's ridiculous. It just pisses me off that YouTubers are abusing the copyright system. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Once they make a false copyright claim, they should be banned from ever making any more copyright strikes. It really just pisses me off, honestly. Hassan Abi was famous for not enforcing copyright strikes when others used clips from his stream for content, was quite angry at what Adin was doing by claiming videos that even briefly mentioned his name or used clips and videos from his stream. This dude isn't my head mod. I don't know them. You false strike me as well as for a video I was in. Here you are, dumb enough to celebrate false copyright striking people. Adin Ross hitting new levels of stupidity I never knew were reachable. An internet anarchist made a tweet saying, "Adin Ross celebrating his false claims on my content. YouTube needs to do something to stop people like this from abusing the system to bully smaller creators." The Turkish-American streamer went on a very long rant about how Adin Ross is basically falsely claiming videos, and even brought up one of his videos about him debating Andrew Tate on Adin's stream that had been claimed by the controversial Kick streamer. In a tweet quoting internet anarchist posts, he wrote, "You false strike me as well for a video I was in, and here you are, dumb enough to celebrate false copyright striking people. Adin Ross hitting new levels of stupidity I never knew were reachable." Timestamp 2 hours 3 minutes 30 seconds. During his stream, Hassan Abi elaborated on the potential repercussions for Adin Ross, pointing out that falsely claiming copyright on all clips that include third-party guests on his channel, Ross has exposed himself to the possibility of being sued by any individual who has appeared on the stream. The Just Chatting streamer of the year said, Adin is effing up the bag for himself. This will open up an opportunity if it goes to courts for people that he collaborates with without signing a release form to sue him. So every Instagram model that has ever appeared on the stream could turn around and sue him for every effing dog that he has. Do you understand? How social media reacted to the clip. The majority of Redditors on livestream fail agreed with Hassan Abi's statements and expressed support on taking legal action against Adin Ross. Here are some notable reactions. I don't think I've ever heard Hassan so pissed off. He's losing his mind and saying he's about to sue Adin. Honestly, such an easy case for Adin admitting his bullshit on stream. That's going to get crazy. Hassan actually has a really good case against Adin. Hope he does sue him and win. Not right what Adin is doing. Do we even know what the content he struck was? Without seeing that, it's impossible to say whether it was a legal DMCA request or not. Hassan spends a bit going over what Adin is doing, starting at 2:34 in today's VOD, if you're really interested. Basically, Adin is just copyright striking anything he appears in, his friends appear in, or anytime he's mentioned. He's copyright trolling because he knows most people don't have the resources to fight it. Hassan was letting it slide when it happened to him, but now he's seeing Adin do it to people with no resources to set him off. Adin wasn't just copyright striking Hassan channels. He claimed a lot of other smaller channels as well that were talking about him. This is the road he wants to go down. He's dumber than I thought. Dude's going to burn all of his money on court fees and won't even make it back on Kick. People don't realize how hard this F's those channels, by the way. Suddenly every single video gets dropped from the algorithm, no matter what's in it for if you have a strike on your channel. And it takes a long time to get back in the algorithm. Shocking. Piece of S does piece of S things. Hassan Abi has also clashed with others about Adin Ross in a recent debate with Trainwreck went viral on the internet. So yeah, basically that's the whole Adin Ross controversy, copyright strike, internet anarchist video, and it's really disgusting, honestly. You shouldn't be allowed to copyright strike other people's videos, and make false copyright claims just simply because you don't like the fact they're making videos on you. That's not a good enough reason to copyright strike their videos. It's ridiculous. Just because you don't like the video that's being made about you doesn't mean you have the right to copyright strike that video and false claim that video, just because you don't like the fact they're making videos on you and talking about you. This clearly is a tactic to prevent smaller creators from criticizing them. It's really ridiculous, honestly. And in Internet Anarchist's video, and also Optimus made a video on Adin Ross as well. Okay, those clips only lasted for probably not even 20 seconds, honestly, of the entire video. That's not even a huge section of the video. That's only a small tiny portion of it, and and Adin Ross is still copyright striking those videos. It's really unfortunate, honestly. Now, what I personally think that Adin Ross was definitely wrong. He was in the wrong for doing this. He shouldn't have done this at all. You know, because, you know, internet anarchist is just making a video on him. You know, it's not a good enough reason just to copyright strike the video. Just because they don't like the video. It's not a good enough reason to go against, you know, internet anarchist. You know, if he was actually stealing content, uploading content, re-uploading content, you know, stealing his videos and replicating his videos, okay, then I can understand. That would make more sense. But internet anarchist was not was not copying his videos. Internet anarchist was not replicating his videos or anything like that. He was just simply making small clips from Adin Ross's videos and sharing his own thoughts in most of the videos. So clearly, you know, internet anarchist was not copying or replicating, you know, Adin Ross's videos. So I think Adin Ross is clearly in the wrong here, you know. And hopefully this issue will get resolved. You know, hopefully YouTube will do something about it, because it's honestly getting tiresome, honestly. You know, this is affecting not just internet anarchists, but all of us creators as a whole. If we make videos criticizing Adin Ross, he might copyright strike our videos as well. I'm just saying, you know. You know, it's not worth losing revenue just because it's not worth losing revenue over this. And honestly, it just pisses me off, honestly. He was basically hurting people's livelihoods, and he was even celebrating, okay? He was even celebrating and rejoicing over that, you know, celebrating the fact that, you know, that Adin Ross was celebrating the fact that, you know, internet anarchist was losing a lot of money over this stuff. He was basically losing money over, you know, his video getting copyright claimed. It really is unfortunate to look at. But I really hope YouTube does something about this issue. Hopefully they will take action, you know. I don't know if they will take decisive action against Adin Ross, but I hope something is done about this. It really shouldn't be allowed to happen on the platform. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the Adin Ross situation. Take care, everybody. Another video from my drama channel.